The reason she said, you can do negative activities. I was sentenced 20 years in the state penitentiary, did 7 out of that. I do motivational speaking. I like the word professional speaking because I'm good at what I do. And I take pride in what I do. I come here and I volunteer my services to show you I'm not even getting paid. It's not even about money. It's about me showing you that you can succeed. I got 4 felonies, but I don't want to stay on that story because that's just an introduction, just to show you that I'm not up here one who doesn't know what it's like, right? A couple weeks ago, I stopped drinking coffee. And the reason I stopped drinking coffee because I didn't enjoy it anymore. I was just doing it out of habit. What are you saying? A lot of my actions that I was doing when I was doing crime was out of habit. Drug habit, hanging out on the block, robbing people, mistreating my wife, disrespecting my mother. It was a habit because that was a custom that I grew up with and thought it was cool to do. So when I quit drinking coffee 2 weeks ago, I had an adverse effect. I had headaches for 4 days. Go to show you that it's pain when you're giving up something that you're used to doing. When you say you don't want to get high anymore, I was a bona fide drug addict, man. Heroin, angel dust, and crack cocaine, that was my thing, right? When you give up something that you're so used to doing, it's gonna be some pain, right? You're gonna have some withdrawals. I was so addicted to hanging out on the block, man, 8 hours a day, hanging out with the boys, just sitting there talking. Now that I'm no longer hanging on the block for 8 hours a day, I'm like, yo, how can I stand out here for 8 hours a day doing nothing? I ain't getting no money. Why not take that same energy I put into the block to put into my future so I can be successful, right? Right now I'm going all over the country, speaking at schools, speaking at penitentiaries, and I'm getting paid for it. Telling my story, but not only my story, but becoming educated enough so that when I go in there, I can speak the language that they're speaking, right? Because I used to rob people, man, stick them up and get it, right? You know what I'm sticking them up with now? Information. I'm sticking them up with information. Let me get that money because I got what you need. And what they need is this information saying that we can change, right? They will pay you for your story. Don't ever think that you can't make it. No matter what, man, it's not worth going back to. I just talked to my psychologist yesterday. Yes, I deal with mental health. I deal with all that stuff. And I didn't want to talk to my psychologist when it was time to just sit there and tell a person your story for 8 hours, for an hour, to just spill your guts out to somebody. But when you're dealing with generational trauma, and you're dealing with things that affect you, that cause you to explode, to go from 0 to 100, you need to talk to somebody. So when I talked to my therapist yesterday, I got some of the stuff off. She said, maybe you want to continue? I said, yeah, I need this because it's helped me get over generational trauma. One of the things that I was dealing with as a kid growing up